I'm going to share with you a true incident from my life. No matter what situation you face, be it disappointments, pain, sorrow, betrayal, or even humiliation, whatever happens, just follow these three things. They call it the 3-3 technique. If you practice this well, then God, the universe, or the higher power above us will definitely support you. That power will work with you and help you come out of that problem easily. Your life will be good. I can guarantee you 100%. Don't just sit at home thinking, oh no, why did I have to face so much humiliation? Why did they think of me like this? Instead, you should win in that very place. Even if you have a property, you might think I can clear all my debts. At that time, I didn't know what to do. My mind was filled with sorrow, pain, and anger. I felt like lashing out, like stabbing. There was so much going on inside. I just didn't know what to do. It was at that time that I put those three things into practice. And today I am doing really well because of that. Greetings with love. Let's look at a wonderful topic today. In those days, elders used to say, whatever action we do, there is always God or a higher power with us or above us. I call it the universe. All of these are one and the same. Whether you call it the universe, nature, the cosmic, universal, God, or the divine, it's all the same thing. Whatever you call that higher power above us, it's all the same. If even one of these is with us, then no matter what problems, situations, or circumstances arise in our life, we can easily come out of them. That's what the elders used to say. Now, I'm going to share with you a true incident that happened in my own life. No matter what situation you go through, be it sorrow, pain, grief, betrayal of trust, or even humiliation, just follow these three things. They call it the 3-3 technique. If you practice it sincerely, then God, the universe, or the higher power above us will be with you and help you come out of any problem with ease. I can guarantee 100% that your life will be better. Let's get into the video and see how. First, understand this one thing. In our life, most of the hardships, humiliations, and betrayals of trust, do you know who causes them? It's usually the people who are close to us. It could be family, friends, or anyone in our circle. Only those who are with us can do this to us. Get this clear first. This is the reality and the truth. Don't give up. You have to win right there in that very place. Don't just sit at home thinking, oh no, why did I have to face so much humiliation? Why did they think of me like this? And keep brooding over it. You have to win right there, okay? Do you know how? You have to win in front of those very people who tried to bring you down, who betrayed your trust while being close to you. Even if you don't say it out loud, at least in your heart. It's okay, you have to win to such an extent that people wonder how did he manage to win like that. By the end of this video, you'll feel that drive and determination. I have made this with the intention that you'll act with that kind of confidence. Let me tell you something that happened in my life. At one point in my business, do you know what my situation was? I was in debt for several crores, even though I had assets worth crores. I had debts running into crores and assets worth several crores as well. But there were also betrayals of trust and even some humiliations that I had to endure. That's how it was. In that situation, because of certain relationships I trusted, I couldn't do anything. Even if I had a property, I could have cleared all my debts. But I was pushed into a situation where I couldn't act on it. That's the truth. At that time, I didn't know what to do. My mind was filled with sorrow, pain, and anger. I felt like slashing or stabbing. There was so much turmoil, I just didn't know what to do. It was at that time that I came across Healer Bhaskar sir. I listened to a lot of his videos. Similarly, I read books by many gurus, spiritual books and all that. And through that, three things became clear to me. By putting those three things into practice, I am in a much better place today. This is the truth. I'll tell you what those three things are. If you also practice them, I believe that God, the universe, or whatever higher power is above us will help you too. If you follow along with me, step by step, you'll come out of that problem and your life will become good. You'll get a wonderful life. There's no doubt about it. What I'm saying doesn't just apply to debt problems. That is just one kind of problem. It could be a relationship issue, an education issue, a property issue, whatever it is. Whatever loss you're facing, you can definitely come out of it. The first thing you need to understand in life is don't show resistance. In English, they call it reactive mode. Please don't be in reactive mode. Take this as a kind of Bible. Just put these three things into practice. No matter what the problem is, you can overcome it. Do you know what reactive mode means? Already a problem has come to me, like an arrow has struck my mind. The problem comes, the arrow pierces, and blood is coming out. You react, saying, "You did this, you did that," and you start responding like that, right? If you respond to a problem with a reaction, the arrow that already struck you will turn into 1,000 arrows. After that, you won't be able to come out of it. Your whole life will go on like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me give you an example. Suppose you're already in trouble. An arrow has struck, you've fallen into debt. When you're suffering, thinking that your relationships have been ruined, if you react at that time, that is, if you stay in reactive mode, you will remain in reactive mode. If you keep saying, "I did this because of that, this happened because of that," and stay in reactive mode, the arrow that struck you will turn into 1,000 arrows and keep piercing you again and again. If 1,000 arrows keep hitting you, all that's left is for you to be destroyed. You won't be able to get up and achieve anything after that. Your whole life will be spent in reactive mode. That's why the first step is to come out of reactive mode. All right, you might be thinking, "Sir, they betrayed my trust. What can I do, sir?" All these questions might be running through your mind. I'll tell you an affirmation. Practice it sincerely, okay? When you think of them, you might feel angry, sad, hurt, or feel like they've betrayed your trust or let you down. Whatever it is, say this with their name. Whatever happens in their matter that would make me happy, God is making it happen for me in the best way. Thank you, God. Say this and stay in a non reactive mode. After that, if your mind doesn't listen, say this with their name. Just as I am happy because of God's grace, may God also create situations where they too are happy, joyful, blissful, and content. Say, "Thank you, God." You might ask, "Sir, they cheated me, and you are asking me to say this?" What I am doing is giving medicine for your mind. I want you to win. That's why I'm giving you this medicine. Are you understanding well? Because if you keep thinking about them and stay in pain, sorrow, and suffering, you won't be able to repay that debt either. For you to move to the next step, for your mind to gain strength, and for your mind to find peace, you need to put this into practice. Do you understand? Let me tell you one more thing. They are actually very good people. It's just that due to some situation, they are behaving like this. God has given me this situation to make me realize something. Say thank you to God. Do you know why I'm telling you all this? Because even for these betrayals of trust, we too are partly responsible. You might ask, "How can I be responsible, sir?" It's because I was present in that place. That's why that situation happened. Do you understand? So, in some way, even if it's just 1%, I too have been a reason for it. First, accept that. Then, let's move to this reactive mode. Don't show any resistance. That's the first step. The second step is an important one. First step, you come out of it. Second step, don't show any resistance. That means you shouldn't show resistance in your mind. Let me explain a bit in depth. Listen. In English, this is called resistance mode. Only if your mind operates without resistance mode, you can succeed. Am I making it a bit clear? In the morning, you pray. You ask God, "God, let all my pending matters be settled well." You thank God who keeps giving you such wonderful circumstances. You go to the temple, or you go to church, or you pray to Allah, or you pray to whichever God you like. You ask God, you do remedies, you perform pujas, you do everything. But do you know what you do after that? Friends will come or some relatives will come and they'll say, "They did it like this, they did it like that." And you keep resisting, you keep opposing. This is what is called resistance mode. You keep expressing resistance. That is, in the morning you ask God for good things to happen to you. But at all other times, you keep saying, "They did like this, they did like that. Because they did that, I ended up like this. Today I've ended up on the streets. They cheated me like this, they cheated me like that." And you keep sharing your complaints in your mind and with others. Or even if you don't share it, you keep thinking about it yourself. So what it means is you don't really trust God. Why are you saying like this, sir? Yes, you're asking God in the morning, "Please give me the strength to pay off this pending amount successfully." But at all other times, you're just holding on to that resistance. You're opposing it. In your mind, you keep thinking, "They did this, they did that." When you're like that, you're not trusting God. That's the concept. You're giving God only half. Even if you slip into that resistance mode at this point, you should stay positive. Don't let it in. Don't let your mind show resistance. If that resistance comes up, just say their name, and no matter what happens regarding them, say, "I will be happy." God is making that happen for you in a wonderful way. Thank God for that. Don't analyze it inside. If such thoughts come, stop them because we have already asked God to help us win. But at that time, we tend to have a resistant mindset. Even then, just control yourself a bit, give a stop notice, and tell yourself, I've already asked God for this. God is already giving me the right circumstances for it. Tell yourself not to get disturbed and stop those thoughts. If your mind tells you to stop, just stop. Even if someone comes and talks to you, just ignore it. Everything is going well for you. You are already taking the necessary steps to clear those loans. Don't bother about what others are saying. Divert your mind. Don't act out of a negative mindset. Otherwise, you'll be playing a double game with what you've asked God for. I think you understand what that means. The third thing is, when the judgment goes against us, we feel like our neck has been cut. We think they betrayed our trust, they cheated us, and immediately we label them as bad people. Don't make judgments like that. Whether they are good or bad people, it's not necessary for us to decide. The point here is, I want to win. Do you understand? For that, if I input in my mind that they are bad people, then I can never win. My whole life, I'll just keep paying off debts. Things will always be pending and I'll end up standing on the street. Do you get what I'm saying? So don't decide or conclude anything by labeling someone as good or bad. They are actually very good people, but God has given me this kind of situation just to make me realize something. Thank God for that, and try saying, I am going to handle this very happily. Just try these three steps. Don't judge, don't be in a resistant mode, that is, don't be in a state of opposition, don't react. Stay out of reactive mode. Just try practicing these three things and see this universe, this divinity, this God, how you can come out of it, how you can move forward from there. The path will keep opening up beautifully for you. That's all there is to this concept. If you practice just these three methods, then your mind will get the intuition about what to do next. What can I do for this? What can I do for that? Business orders will come. Old friends might help you out. A property that couldn't be sold before will now find the right situation to be sold, or help might come to you through some unknown faces. A situation will arise where you can pay off that outstanding debt. In your business, a huge opportunity will definitely come your way, 100%. This has happened in my own life. In just 17 to 28 months, I was able to successfully manage debts of over 1 crore. And my close relationships, my parents and my circle of friends helped me a lot. They coordinated everything so well. This was only possible because I followed those three steps. That's 100% true. I'm sharing my experience. So, no matter what problem you face in your life or whatever situation you find yourself in, it's okay. First, don't judge. Don't judge people as good or bad. Don't stay in resistance mode. Don't stay in a state of opposition. That means you trust God. Don't be in a reactive mode. I used to be in reactive mode. Don't react immediately to things. If you react, it's your own mind that will be troubled. If you practice all these three things well, then God, the God you believe in, will always be with you and will definitely give you a 100% solution to every problem. Just understand this one truth. Practice these three states. After that, if you look at your life, whether it's your finances, your relationships, your business, your influence, your money, your reputation, everything will change for the better, just like that. Try practicing it and see. The God who knows this truth is giving us these experiences only to give us something greater in life. Do you know why? He gives. He is watching to see how much you can endure. If you win in this, if you succeed, then God will definitely stay with you and give a wonderful solution to your actions and your life. Follow these three ways, and whatever problem comes up in your life, keep this God, this universe with you. If you have any doubts or questions about practicing this, my WhatsApp number is 9080274280. Send a voice message. Whenever I'm free, I will give you a time slot. There are absolutely no charges. If you talk to me, we can implement this wonderfully together. You can easily come out of this situation. I believe you really like this video. Please share this video with anyone who might need it. Share it with your friends, relatives, and anyone you know. Let's meet again in the next video with another wonderful topic. Thank you very much. Happiness.